Okay, guys, you know how they say crypto's the Wild Wild West? Well, today is a perfect example of that. Within a couple days, Forex Shark, the developer of Drip Network, the developer of Animal Farm, and the newly released Piggy Bank has had to execute the red button. That's right. If you go to Animal Farm, everything is on pause. Pigs and dogs are paused. Why did he do this? Simply because the Piggy Bank was not ready for prime time. Okay, so Forex Shark is an amazing developer, but clearly there were some things that he did not get right. They didn't get it all together. It was rushed to launch, and bam, here we are having to reestablish a version 2. Now, in any other projects, version 2s are typically red flags. For me, I'm looking at this a little different. Maybe because I'm invested, I have bias. I don't know. But I just think Forex is going to deliver a better version of Piggy Bank. And as long as he can deliver a version that's better than V1, I think it could have tremendous success. I don't have a crystal ball. That's my hope. But I also believe the community will look at version 2 and say, this is worthwhile to invest in, because I'm not seeing wallets drain the system. If you don't know what I'm talking about, let's read it from the man himself, Forex Shark. This is what he posted this morning. We want to meet the public's demand to add the ability for smaller divs to be compounded in the piggy bank. So what was happening was you had to, if you had like only a couple $1,000 invested in the piggy bank, you weren't able to compound and get that 3%, compound every day like he promised. And so people were complaining like, hey bro, I invested in this thinking like I'd be able to keep up with the decay. And I can't keep up with decay if I can't compound my little piglets. So you got to fix this. And so instead of like defending it, which there were people in the community being like, oh no, bro, this is not what he said. You don't know what you're talking about. Screw those people, right? Clearly there was a mistake. This wasn't ready for prime time. It's not FUD. It's freaking fact. Here we go. Now, he says, we're going to fix that. It is important since you need to compound in order to claim your bonus. And it's not fair for the smaller users. I like that. Thank you, Forex. It isn't fair. So, and there were a couple bettors who sniped the launch and were attempting to drain the system using automated scripts, which only sell. We will not allow for this. We temporarily blacklisted. So those that said it's impossible to blacklist in crypto, blah, 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 there you heard it from the word. You heard it from the man himself, okay? He did blacklist some accounts. DeFi. All right. DeFi, man, is it decentralized? We temporarily backlisted them, but do it properly and allow for smaller users to also benefit from compounding, blah, blah, blah. So he says, here's what's going to change. Paragraph 2. You reading? We need to launch the new piggy bank contract. But since we have no ability to migrate people's funds, we need to launch a new pigs token as well. Okay, so he's going to create version 2 pigs, version 2 dogs, and all those who have an equivalent version pigs 1, version pigs 1 of dogs. You're just going to get an equal airdrop. All right, that's what's going to happen. We will then migrate the state of V1 piggy bank with no ability for smaller users to compound to V2, where smaller users will have the ability to compound. Okay, so he's saying, I hear you, community. I see the flaw in the system, and I'm going to fix it for y'all. Now, if I was a developer, that's a pretty humbling thing to send to your community. You've got, think about it, about 70, 80,000 people probably invested in your protocol, because I'm just using drip numbers. Wow, that's super humbling. You know what other devs might do? Put their feet in the ground and just say, no, everything's working great. Everything's working great. So I choose to look at this a little differently. I'm thankful that Forex acknowledged what the community was clearly telling him. There's just flaws. This isn't ready to go. And that's okay. I know that Forex probably had great intentions of wanting to get this out to the system and to help with the support of Animal Farm and pigs, but I'm sure it's a lesson learned for him. And have you made a mistake in your life? I sure have. And I'm thankful for people that give me a second chance and show me some grace. Now, if you're an investor and you got your hard-earned money tied up, obviously it doesn't feel good. I remember a couple hours prior to this announcement, for me, myself, I actually took about $20,000 worth of BNB and I transferred it to pigs. And then I put it right now, it's sitting in the Animal Farm in the pig pen. And so right now I don't even have access to it. And if anything, I've just watched the price fall. So I feel your pain, guys, but I'm not giving up on it. I'm not giving up on it. I think Forex is going to fix the problem, and we'll go right back to it. And, these launches are super, they're catalyst events. And now that this will be, I'm sure, looked over with a fine-tooth comb, we're off to the races again. That's my hope. We'll see what happens. But yeah, let's keep reading. Third paragraph. So he says, it will not take too long, but it will be a process, and you will need to be patient. I love that, because the animal farm and piggy bank community know a lot about being patient, right? When Forex sets a date and time, it might not happen on that exact date and time. That was like the nicest way I could say that. Okay, so here we go. We need to be patient as it is for the best of every legit user in the system. So we need the state of dogs and pigs to remain untouched while we do this. So we have paused both dogs and pigs until the migration is complete. So right now, you can't buy and trade your pigs and dogs. They're paused. So the whole system will be so much stronger from this, and we will not have a small handful of potters draining the freaking system. The bonus compounding mechanic will be much more fair to small users. Thank you. Like me, a little small user, a little mini whale, right? And although it would be easier for us to just say, oh well, we will always do what is right, even if it means confronting an issue like this. And that right there is how you do it. That's how you admit there's a problem, and you don't give up on your community, folks. You know how many other devs give up on their community at this point? A lot. You know how many people get frustrated with the FUD? They get frustrated with the Telegram groups, everybody complaining, blah, 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 and they just say, you know what? I'm out. I got my bag. Let's go. Forex is in this for the legacy. He wants his name in the DeFi space in lights. He does truly want to create successful projects, especially on the backstop of so many failed ones. And so that's why I still have my money with Forex. And this is an opportunity as a community to say, hey, Forex, let's right the ship. You know, we set launch of the Titanic and we found out there was a leak in the hull. Now you could say, keep driving, boys, keep driving the Titanic. What's a little leak in the system? This thing's huge. We'll be good to go. You know what Captain Forex did? He said, hey guys, someone's reporting there's a leak in the hull. Can you go check on that? All the devs go check. Boom. Yep, Forex, it's a small leak, not a big deal. But Forex says, you know what? Let's humble ourselves. Let's turn the ship around, because it's only going to get worse. And so he turns the Titanic around, comes back to the port, says, hey, everybody, you got to get off the boat for a couple weeks. Yeah, but we love the boat. The boat is all you can eat, steaks, getting my ROI. I'm making some passive income. Yeah, I know. It's horrible, but you got to get off the boat. Yeah, but the boat seems fine to me. Yeah, but there's a leak in the hull. Well, how big's the leak? Get off the freaking boat. So now we're off the boat, guys, but we're going to get back on. You and I are going to get back on the boat. Now, hopefully it's not called the Titanic, because we know what happens to that. But the piggy bank had some cracks, and we're putting some of that patch stuff on it. Some of that, was it those infomercials, like the wet and seal stuff where it don't leak anymore? That's good. We want that. Should this have happened prior to the launch? Of course, guys. Of course. It should have happened. That's not FUD. So we're rooting for you, Forex. Thank you for being honest. Thanks for writing the course of direction, and we're excited for the days to come. And we also see you working your butt off. And so thank you for that. Now, if you guys want to look at the chart, this is what happened with that announcement. You could see there was a sell-off, and now we're sitting paused at 148 is the price of pigs, and dogs are sitting at 43. Drip's just doing his thing, a steady, perfect decline. You can't have a better decline than that. I mean, if you want to win an award for the perfect dip on Drip, this is the chart, my friends. This is just, it's a weird, slow fade. It's not massive dumps. It's just slowly fading down. So to create another catalyst event, Forex has launched, right here is a line I have, by the way. I'm looking at the price of 54 to see if that's where we get a course correction. It'll be interesting to tell. So in addition to, what are we doing? Oh, in addition to this crazy bad news, Forex was like, let me give them some good news. Let me give them something to talk about. So here we go. Look at this. Drip Network. New UI, baby.
Yeah, we got a new UI. We're gonna make those passive gains. Yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? We're here to change the world through the Drip Network. Use that buddy link. Let's get that referral income.
Just kidding. He looks good, right? Looks good. He always said I want it to look like professional Charles Schwab-y. This ain't no Charles Schwab, but it does look a lot better. All right, so that was it. Good job, Forex, and whoever designed that. I'm looking forward to that. So some of you are like, well, what is that going to do? I don't know. It at least makes it prettier, and it makes it look, it becomes a catalyst event. So I don't know how much that will do to drive new revenue, but maybe people feel confident to send people. If you're referring someone and you send them to like the Drip website now, it kind of is like, what the heck is this, right? It does kind of look dated. This is the website now, in case you don't know, but you know because you're freaking watching a Drip video. Anyways, Forex, kudos to you, man. You humbled yourself. You said I'm going to make it right, and you're going to make it right. And I'm excited for V2, baby. Bring it on. I want to invest my money in V2 if it's fixed and there's no leaks, no bots, no people draining the system. I like it, and I appreciate the honesty. All right, when it comes to Drip, you guys know I haven't been buying Drip for a while because I just want to see a trend reversal. And I haven't seen a trend reversal, but I know y'all are like, oh, what FUD is this, man? That's not FUD. It's just me documenting my journey. Am I allowed to have my journey and you have yours? Are we allowed to have different opinions and still remain friends? I hope so. I love you. I love this community. Right now, we got 3,200 people in our Telegram group because everybody keeps getting banned from the other communities. So thank you so much for being in our community. Don't bring your stupid comments. Don't bring your FUD. Like right now is a day to not be in Telegram and go, can you believe what happened? I am so mad. Okay, we get it, Karen. I understand. You not think I'm frustrated? Yeah, but it is what it is. These type of things happen. Companies don't have perfect balance sheets. I can't talk. Sometimes crap happens, but I would rather be under the person and leadership of someone that corrects the mistakes, all right, and doesn't just run. So this ain't no rug, baby. This is launch of V2. So I'm excited. Stay positive. And if you're going to join our private Discord, I've already given you strategy and what I've said about the overall market. You can join that if you're like, I'm so sick of these Telegram groups. Join us in private then. And it's honestly amazing. We have a lot of sound investors, people that have a ton of money. And we're also talking about other projects that we're looking at as well. So I'm thankful that you're here, though. And hopefully this video cheers you up. You got a couple new catalysts to look forward to at least, right? V2 launch, whenever that is. New UI and Drip. Sounds good to me. Thank you, Forex. Humbling yourself. That's what strong men do. All right, man. I love you. I love you watching this video. Go ahead, like and subscribe if you want. Click the notification bell because we're coming at you with some more videos. Let's go.